Gladys Corbin on General Hospital isn't on very frequently, so it's understandable that viewers might not be completely clear about who this woman is and what her ties are to the Corinthus family. But that's where we come in. The character first appeared in July of 2019 and was played by Mel Harris, but when Gladys returned for another visit in September, the role was recast with actress Bonnie Burrows, who has continued to play the recurring role to this day. Gladys Corbin met with Sonny Corinthus at a cafe in July and was not particularly happy to see him. He told her about Dev Sursi, the young man from Turkey, who needed help staying in the United States. Sonny asked Gladys to pretend to be Dev's grandmother by claiming that Dev was the child of her son, Brando Corbin. While initially reluctant, Gladys caved and agreed to the deception after Sonny offered her a hefty paycheck for her efforts. Sonny went to extreme lengths to make Dev a part of his family. ABC in September, Gladys traveled to Port Charles where she spent some time with her cousin, Mike Corbin, and met Sonny's wife, Carly Corinthus. She also met her grandson, Devin, put on a big show with big hugs and everything for show since a suspicious Jasper Jax was present. Sonny later took Gladys aside to warn her not to try renegotiating the deal they had made. At Christmas, Sonny was surprised to find Gladys visiting Mike at Turning Woods and planning to take her cousin to the track. She explained that since Yvonne had taken a turn for the worse, she was trying to distract Mike. Gladys also revealed that she had a friend, Dot, who also suffered from Alzheimer's and at the end, just wanted to die with dignity. Learning that Gladys was alone at Christmas, Sonny agreed to Mike's suggestion that she spend the holidays with the Corinthus family. Carly wasn't thrilled with the new houseguest, but Gladys was touched to have family around her for Christmas. Sonny caught her out on the porch leaving a voicemail message for her late son, and she admitted it was her way of keeping him in her heart. Gladys continued to hang around and began to insinuate herself into Sonny, Carly, and Dev's lives, asking questions about the family coffee business. Gladys had some explaining to do. XJJohnson/JPaStudios.com. During a tour of the coffee warehouse, shots rang out and Carly was saved by a guy Gladys was shocked to recognize as her son. Confronted by Sonny and Carly, Gladys admitted that when Brando came home from the war, he was in a bad place and did terrible things, so when he disappeared again, it was easier to say he'd been killed in action. Sonny advised Gladys not to lie to him again and then instructed her to adjust their own lie to now say that a woman had left Dev with her claiming Brando was his father. In October 2020, Gladys resurfaced to attend Mike's memorial service where she began pressuring Sonny to make Brando a part of his organization and clearly wanted to be part of the family. However, when Sonny was resistant to the idea, Cyrus Reno stepped in and offered Gladys support for her and her son. She then reappeared in March 2021 to visit Brando in the hospital after he'd been shot. He accused her of having ulterior motives, but she insisted she was just staying in Port Charles until she was sure her son was okay. However, she quickly found herself coming forward as a witness claiming she'd seen Jason Morgan killing Franco Baldwin. Gladys desperately wanted Brando to keep working for Carly and the Corinthus clan. ABC/Troy Harvey. Unfortunately, Cyrus used Gladys as a way to test Brando's loyalty, and when he refused to shoot his own mother, everything went to hell in a handbasket and Gladys got hit in the crossfire. After recovering from her wounds, Gladys retracted her statement. Next, she began sticking her nose into Brando's relationship with Sasha Gilmore and was stunned to discover the young woman was pregnant. Gladys also wasn't thrilled that her son was turning down work for the Corinthus family to protect his child from the mob. Although upset when Brando insisted she move out of his apartment so they could have the room for a nursery, Gladys happily accepted Sasha's offer of a job at Crimson because of the perks. Gladys recorded a conversation between Maxie Jones and Brooklyn Quartermain about how Valentine wasn't Bailey's biological father and used that tape to blackmail Brooklyn into letting her splurge with the company credit card. That didn't last very long, and when Gladys cozied up to Austin Holt, she let slip enough that he warned Valentine something was up. However, she put the scheming on the back burner to offer her support when Brando and Sasha's baby was born and placed in the NICU because he had been deprived of oxygen for a period of time. Stay tuned to GH to see what happens next. Love GH? Be sure to join our We Love General Hospital Facebook group to chat about all the latest storylines and juicy gossip. Ad block test, why?